All right, cool. Got the recording up and going. And first of all, greatest name ever, Michael
Thank
Jackson.
you.
Like, come on. Like, nothing to live up to there, which is awesome. But no, first and foremost, I want to ask you, what was life like before real estate? Why real estate? What are you running from? What were you running from that like was that catalyst to push you towards? I need to do something different. I need to do something for me, my family, build wealth, generational wealth. Like, what is that catalyst for you?
Obviously, my name is Michael Jackson, so I've always been a little bit different. Both of my parents passed away fairly early. My dad in '02 and my mom in '04, and they taught me and my sisters to experience life, always have a passport, always, travel and do things and don't be afraid to take risk. And then once your parents leave in such an early fashion, I was 25 when my dad died and 27 when my mom died. It just makes you think about things differently. That 40 years at a regular job, waiting for your retirement, it's like, is that really what I want? I have a master's in health administration. I tried the corporate life several times and it doesn't work for me. I did mortgages in 2002 to 2008 when mortgages were really crazy. I always knew real estate was something that I wanted to do. I looked into a bunch of different companies and education to find out about real estate and find the best fit for me. I found a good one that I'm still with and use. And then through that, I found a mentor, Bill Barnell, our own Rhino. He led me to you guys, and just reading your book and talking to Bill and other real estate investors. This is what I want. I'm 42. I don't have any kids yet. I'm going to be an older dad. I want to be able to be the dad that can go to all of my kids' school functions, go to all their sporting events, and do those things. And, my kids, future kids that I have, they're, parents are going to be a lot younger. They're beginning working on that grind and that stuff. And that's just not what I want. I want to have freedom to have my dreadlocks and have full tattoos and enjoy other things in my life. And I'm just not one of those corporate things. My sister, 3 years younger than me, Michelle, bless her, I love her. She's been with the government for 14 years now, CDC for 12. She's with the Army as a contractor, the DoD as a contractor for 2 years. She's done that corporate thing, and that is her. She loves it. That's her. That's not me. So that's why I got into real estate, and that's why I really think I don't really think, I know I found the vehicle to get me to where I want to be this year, next year, 5 years from now.
I completely agree. I think that was first of all, sorry about your parents, but the I'm in total agreement with you, and I'm so grateful that there are people like that. We're all so diverse and different, and that there are people like your sister because I could never do that. I am so bad as an employee. I'm the worst employee ever, is what I tell people. I'm just like I'm gonna find a way for some reason to spend more energy doing less. That way, I don't have to do as much. It doesn't make any. It makes zero sense. But if I'm on my own and creating my own freedom, like I'll run through a wall for whatever reason. So I'm totally with you on that. So you recently completed your first wholesale deal. Tell me what that was like, what it felt like, and maybe a little bit about, how you came about it. Because it's actually your second transaction, because Bill's the man, by the way, that it's actually your second transaction and that you did something creative on your first one. But what was that first wholesale deal like for you?
So the first wholesale deal, I found it through a Facebook group. I'd used, been online for my other real estate deal. I used some of that money to do some marketing stuff. Now knowing what I know from you guys, I did not go about the right way for marketing, but I found that deal through marketing through some Facebook groups. It was a great deal, but I told some people in a little mastermind this weekend, actually, I got it under contract for 19.5 out the gate, and I'm telling you, out the gate, my sphincter was very, very tight, very, very, very freaked out because I didn't have an end buyer yet. I JV'd with it with one of my friends and mentors from my other real estate investing community. He jumped into real estate wholesaling hardcore 2 years ago and has done like 108 transactions. He's like, I'll help you, I'll teach you and show you some things. So I would talk to him, and I was just very, very scared. We ended up having to extend the contract and lower the buying price down to 14.5. I bounced around from possibly going to make 5,000 to 1,000 to 500, back up to 1,000. And then my end buyer was my buddy that I JV'd with. I signed it over to him. He's holding on to it for an investment property. He's like, I know we've done a bunch of work on this. I want to make sure you make some money. He's like, how about I pay you 1,200? I was only going to accept 1,000. I was only going to ask for 1,000 if he would have asked me. He offered 1,200. I said, hey, 1,200. How about 1,208? Because my company's name is 208 Acquisitions, and I really want that first check to have 208 in it. But I really got that we're problem solvers with this particular property. The person that I helped out, she was gifted this property by her ex-husband after he died. She doesn't work. Her boyfriend has a challenge with finding some job stuff. She hasn't paid taxes on the property in 2 years. And had we not been able to help her out with this property, she would have lost the property at the beginning of October because she wouldn't have been able to pay the taxes. So it was really, really great talking to her and really seeing that this is about helping people solve problems. We were able to get her, after paying off some stuff, a little over $7,000, and she's going to be able to take a really good step and get her life to where she wants to be. She wants to buy a truck and a pull-behind trailer, and then they're going to go live in an RV park, and I think they're going to be pretty happy and pretty stoked with minimal cost. But she's constantly been thanking me throughout the process, thanking me afterwards. I asked her to send me a review, and when I get the review, if there's some bad stuff in there or stuff that I need to work on, I'm still going to put it out there because we all need to learn. But listen, I was definitely afraid, scared, sphincter very tightened because, I signed my name to a contract and I was going to have to figure out a way to buy the property. And I'm stoked that it was only $1,200 for the little part that what I know now, what I've learned from Axiom and the Kingdom. The next one should be bigger. The next one should be bigger. The next one should be bigger. I got that small $1,000, $1,200 one out the gate. Yes, do I want a $100,000 wholesale check? Absolutely. But we all have to start however we start. Take one step at a time, one step at a time. My goal now is to close 2 wholesale deals in October because I closed 1 in September, 3 in November, and then 4 in December. And then ramp it up and scale from there.
I love that. Yeah, no, you will absolutely, as you increase your skills and become more refined and better your processes and just get better at negotiating. And you're already great at speaking with people. So, you're going to have no problem there whatsoever. But as you get to learn the business a little bit better and as you grow your network, those spreads are going to increase. You're going to be the guy that makes a phone call and makes $25,000 as opposed to, taking 2 months to, make $1,500 or $2,000 or $2,500. Your next one might be $5,000, it might be $7,000, it might be $3,000. But over time, it's not going to be very long until you're making a phone call or a text and it's $20,000, it's $25,000, and you're going, oh man, all the work that I put in is now compounding over time. And boy, is that the greatest feeling ever. So last question for you. What has the Kingdom done for you? What does the future hold for you? So if somebody's on the fence about joining the Kingdom or being a part of Axiom or anything like that, what would you say to them? And then what's the future hold for you?
What the Kingdom and Axiom has done for me has given me the confidence to know that I can do this and do it successfully and do it in a way where it's done correctly. When I first got into real estate back in 2016, I've had a rental property since 2011, but when I got into real estate investing in 2016, I was like, I don't want to be a wholesaler. It sounds horrible. You're doing a lot of work. You're not making a lot of money. I can fix and flip, or I can buy and holds and have money come into me all the time. Wholesaling just seemed like a really bad idea. Obviously becoming friends and a mentor with Bill Bonnell, reading your book and learning how to go about it the right way, finding the buyers. I never thought about that in my head until I read your book. Wow, if I find buyers, then I'm finding stuff for buyers. I'm never worried about, hey, put in this under contract and what am I going to do? And having to freak out and all that kind of stuff. So it's just giving me the confidence and the tools to really build the business the right way and get it scalable. And then the beginning part of Axiom, for anyone who's thinking about it, 100% do it. I've done a lot of focusing on myself over the past few years just to get my head on right after parents and some breakups and all that kind of stuff. The first 2 weeks in Axiom were probably super powerful, and they probably is the reason that I had to take a step back at week 3, because I had to get my head cleared out of a bunch of stuff. So if you're on the fence, I know it's scary. You're like, how am I going to do this and put $5,000 in? But I saw Jordan's video yesterday about people that fly first class versus flying economy. You just have to think of a way how. And once you think of that way how, you start creating that for you. I've done a thing called landmark forms. So I believe in creating your possibility and creating your future. And your book is straight on, almost step by step with creating possibilities for you. So if you're thinking about Axiom, thinking about the kingdom, it's definitely a great way to go, a great community. And be scared, but listen to the videos, go through them the way they say go through them, and I promise you, you'll get to where you want to be. You put in the action, you will get to where you wanted to be. So there's my testimonial.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know what? I do have one more.
All right.
What's next for you? Real estate full time? What do you want to do?
So my plan is to, like I said, close 2 in October, 3 in November, 4 in December. I want to be set up and have things predictably coming in by the end of the year. So the end of the year, I can walk away from my bartending job if I choose to. My goal is for my birthday in April to buy myself a sailboat and then move me, my girlfriend, her 7-year-old daughter down to Florida and start transitioning to getting on sailboat life and living on sailboat life full time. Because in the next 5 years, by the time I'm 50, I'm 42, I want to be in a sailboat full time with wife, kids, traveling around the world, and want all of my wholesaling, my buy and holds to be automated so I can work from a laptop and be on a sailboat. I don't want to be in an office. I don't want to be on land. I want to be out traveling with my family, seeing this great big world that's out there.
That's one hell of a clear vision. That's awesome. And my wife and I are actually looking in Florida right now. So I will see you there.
Sounds like
see you there, my dude. Yeah. But hey man, I appreciate you taking a couple minutes with me. So I'm gonna stop the recording here, but I just wanted to say thanks again. And obviously we'll be here for you. That way we can help you reach that goal. All right, brother?
No, thank you guys so much. You guys have been great. Both you and Jordan, been awesome. Always there, via Marco Polo or via email or, the Axiom calls and stuff. I can't be on all the Axiom calls because the bar and we're in the baseball. You understand, we're in baseball playoff season right now. So when the baseball playoffs are going, I need to be at the bar making some money so I can make sure I can come down to Connect in Miami. Can I bring my girlfriend to Connect? She's not going to come to anything, but can she come down there and hang out? Maybe come to like the social gatherings?
Yeah, why not?
All right. I didn't know if it was just like no spouses or any of that kind of jazz, or if I
no, for sure. Yeah, no. We want you to bring spouses and stuff. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Because what better way for her to get on board than to one, see some checks, and 2, meet everybody. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. I gave her your book, and I'm like, baby, I just want you to read the book. She's like, I'm not sure if I want to intertwine everything. I'm like, baby, I don't want you to quit your job tomorrow. I just want you to finish reading the book. Read the book, see what it is I'm really doing and how I'm trying to do this. She does automotive marketing for a big automotive marketing firm in Georgia. So she does all the coding for like 5 or 6 dealerships for their online specials. And she knows how to do like a bunch of marketing stuff. So she could actually be really beneficial for me once she decides to jump on
just hop on, be part of the team.
But awesome, she thinks about things way differently than me. She doesn't see something like, okay, hey, let's do this. She's like, I got to think about it. I got to process.
That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. My wife's the same way. She literally runs the operations of our business now.
Yeah, no, she's going to run the operations of the business. I'm the big picture. Like, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yep. I'm with you on that, my man. Well, hey, thanks again. I got another one to hop on here in just a minute, but I appreciate you taking a couple minutes with me, brother.
No worries, man. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you asking me to be on this, and I'm looking forward to getting some more stuff done and meeting you in person in Miami.
Hell yeah, man. I'll see you soon.
All right, brother. Rock and roll.
All right.